Hi there, it's Lucy Johnson here from fullybookedformula.com, where we work with fitness, health and wellness professionals that want to get more clients and make more money. And I'm making this video to answer the question, how do I get my existing clientele off of pay-as-you-go and onto either a package system or a monthly recurring payment for the product or service that they're using? So this is a really good question, and what I will say straight out of the gate is that no really successful business of our size, small to medium businesses like mine and yours, no business can become really successful purely on pay-as-you-go. It's impossible. Nothing's ever impossible. Let me say that a different way. It's not your easiest way to do it. The problems with pay-as-you-go are this. Number one, you have no idea from week to week how busy you're going to be. You haven't got a clue. You haven't got a clue if a class is going to be busy or not. You haven't got a clue what your diary is going to be like if you do one-to-one sessions. You haven't got a clue how many products you need in stock if you sell product, if you let people do pay-as-you-go. You can't plan, you can't project, you can't do anything. Number two, I am a firm believer, and I absolutely mean this hand on heart, your clientele do not benefit from pay-as-you-go. All pay-as-you-go allows them to do is not commit to their health, fitness or well-being. So if you say, hey, I'm a Pilates instructor and you can just drop in and do pay-as-you-go when you want to, there is no incentive whatsoever for them when life gets in the way one day and the cat throws up on the carpet and little Johnny is sick or whatever. There is no incentive for them to actually find a way to get a babysitter or whatever, which they're perfectly capable of, so they can still turn up to your class. And the reason they're turning up to your class is because they want to feel better. They want to get out of pain. They want to be slimmer or more toned or whatever. And you not holding them to task with that by letting them just drop in and treat you like a drop-in centre doesn't benefit them at all. I don't know any health, fitness or wellbeing business, literally none, that has gotten outstanding results for their customers and for their clientele that does pay-as-you-go. Because pay-as-you-go just allows people to be lazy, and it allows people to take the easy road and take the easy option. So it doesn't serve you, and it certainly doesn't serve your clientele. So what is the process of shifting people from pay-as-you-go onto either a monthly recurring payment or a termly payment or a half-termly payment or a fixed 3-month package or whatever that you want to shift to? To be honest, the best way to get your existing clients off pay-as-you-go and onto something like that is not to start with them, but to start by when you bring in your new customers, your new people that are coming in fresh, don't offer them pay-as-you-go, just you don't do that anymore. Offer them the new monthly recurring or termly payments or whatever it's going to be, and build up a body of people on that first. So you're going to have your old people on pay-as-you-go, you're going to have your new people coming in on this new system. Now, when the old people can start to see the new people are on it and it works for them and they like it, you can then turn to those old people on pay-as-you-go and say, hey, these are the reasons we're trying to take you off pay-as-you-go, and we don't even offer it actually anymore to new customers because there's no incentive for you to turn up. It's actually more cost effective for you not to be on pay-as-you-go, because you should always structure your packages and your ongoing programs to be more cost effective for the user than a pay-as-you-go. And blah, blah, blah. You could throw in some added bonuses, like if you're on a monthly recurring, you get first dibs for booking classes or whatever. But you just start to show them the value that is so much higher over here on the recurring fixed programs than it is over here on the pay-as-you-go. That's much easier to do once you've got people already in the fixed and the recurring and etc, etc. Now, are you sometimes going to get to a stalemate where you're left with 10 people that just do not want to leave pay-as-you-go? Yeah, sometimes, and it's not because it's not better for them, it's just because it's change and people don't like change. They feel like they're having something taken away from them. So that's just when you have to make the decision. Either are you gonna let those clients that have been around a long time, let them continue as they are until they decide it's time to stop coming, and are you cool with that? Or are you going to politely and respectfully just let them know that's cool, but just so you know, within the next 3 months, we are going to be removing the pay-as-you-go option, and I would hate to lose you as a customer, but I totally understand if you don't want to come over to this new way of us doing things, even though it is really better for you and it's more efficient for you, and it means you don't have to turn up with cash every session or whatever. They're doing all bank transfer or whatever it is that they're currently doing. I totally get that, and that's cool. I'd love for you to stay, but I understand if you can't stay. So you just make the decision. Are you going to let them just kind of carry on for as long as they're going to carry on for? Or are you going to kind of say, no, that's it, close the doors, no more pay-as-you-go allowed? But that's the way I would recommend do it. And again, genuinely, hand on heart, anyone that's followed our process and used our templates of, letters and etc. for the way you communicate this change to your current pay-as-you-go people, they have not had a problem moving people from pay-as-you-go over onto the monthly. And on average, someone makes 30 to 35% more per month as soon as they move people from pay-as-you-go over to monthly recurring or longer term programs and packages. So you can actually afford to lose some of your clients because your income will go up overall anyway when you make that switch. So it is scary, and I do get it. And it can be applied to any industry. People say, well, I'm a physiotherapist, so it can't apply to me because people just come in until they're fixed. It can apply to you, absolutely can apply to you, because you can decide there's a minimum number of sessions you want to work with people on, and that now is your physio get me out of pain 6-session program, and they have to pay for it. They can't just turn up and book their session and pay you 50 quid and then book back in next week. No, they can't do that. They have to commit to, say, 6 sessions or 3 sessions or whatever it's going to be. It's down to what do you think the commitment you need from somebody is for you to be able to get them the result you want to get them and get them out of pain or whatever it is that you're doing with them. The key thing is just to get your head around it first. But honestly, I can tell you hand on heart, every single time we've done this with a company and they've been scared, if they follow to the letter the way we teach to do it, it always works every time. And it's better. It's better for the customer. It's better for you. Everybody wins. So don't be scared of moving away from pay-as-you-go. And in reality, if you do want to significantly grow your business and make more money and feel more valued because people turn up consistently, you must move away from pay-as-you-go.